Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool, and check out this, we have got snow here in Blackpool. I'm on the main road, Preston New Road. This is a road that comes from the motorway. It's like the old way into Blackpool. Some of you might be familiar with it. We're just coming up to Oxford Square. As you can see, the snow is sticking on the ground, which is actually quite a rare thing in Blackpool. It doesn't tend to stick for very long, probably because of all the, being near the sea. And what I thought I'd do is to take a drive around and we'd see if it's sticking on the promenade. You never know. It does look like it's been quite heavy. There's about an inch of snow so far, and it does look to be turning a little bit, well, maybe a little bit more towards sleet at the moment, so it might not last very long. I know when we had snow last year, it only lasted for the morning, and I did do a video on that. I'll probably put a link to that at the end of this one. We're going to head towards the promenade in this video, and we'll see if we can get snow on Blackpool Promenade. That'd be something. Yeah, so this is Oxford Square now, Blackpool, a major junction. A lot of you will probably be familiar with it. There used to be a pub just over there called the Oxford, and there was a windmill as well. Yeah, but this is Park Road, and this leads all the way into town. It's about 20 past 8 as I'm filming this. Kids are going to school and they're having everyone's chucking snowballs. So it's a bit like that this morning in Blackpool. Yeah. It's a bit of a winter wonderland, but like I say, it probably won't last long. So I'm going to try and make the most of it and see if I can get to the promenade and see if we can get some snow on the promenade. That would be something, wouldn't it? I'm just taking a left. In fact, it looks like it's started to get quite heavy again now. It's coming down again now. Look at it. It's like a blizzard. I'm heading down Bloomfield Road. This is the road where the football ground is. It's right at the opposite end. We're at the top end at the moment, so we'll head down here. Sorry if it's a bit blurry. I'm doing my best with the wipers. I don't want the wipers to be on full time if I can help it. Oh, I think I might have to now because it's a blizzard. Oh, look at this. I hope that it's going to be sticking on the promenade, because that would be quite a rare sight. It's pretty rare to get snow in Blackpool altogether, never mind to get it to stick on the promenade. But yeah, there are some old pictures of them shoveling snow up, massive big piles of snow back in the olden days. So yeah, it has happened. That's the Bloomfield Brew House. Yeah, a popular pub, should I say, for Blackpool fans. We're only about, what, a quarter of a mile away, 10 minutes or so walk from the stadium from here. I might take a little look down and cut some side roads. In fact, I'll tell you what I might do. Why don't I turn right here and we'll head down Central Drive. We'll see what Central Drive's like in the snow. See if it looks any better in the snow, shall we? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take a left down this road here. This road is called Queen Victoria Road, and you can actually see the tower. I'm not sure if you can see it, but only just see the tower. It's lit up gold or yellow or whatever. Not sure if you can see it on the video, but there's a park on the left. That's Revo Park. We're just going to come up now by Revo School. I'm going to turn right here, and we're going to get on to just take a little look down the side roads. The side roads are not gritted like the main roads, but I'm able to drive around okay. But these roads don't look too bad actually. Maybe because we're getting closer to the promenade, there's not going to be as much snow sticking, and that's the thing, you see. That's the thing about Blackpool, you see, is that the closer you get to the promenade, the less chance the snow has got to stick. But you might just be able to see the tower now. Can you see that? This is Grasmere Road. We're headed straight towards Central Drive. We'll see what Central Drive's like, shall we? It's getting a little bit thin now, actually. A little bit thinner, the snow. It's not, doesn't seem to be sticking around here, so. But look at that view of the tower there. It's lit up, what would you say, orange? It looks kind of orangey. I wonder what that's for. It's usually lit up for something, for some reason. People can pay, or organisations can pay to have the tower lit up to represent their organisation, but it's a little bit wet looking on Central Drive. Yeah. Not brilliant. But there is a bit of snow around. You know, something else as well which you notice when it's snowing, you'll notice it's very quiet. It's like all the sound from traffic noise and that all sorts of thing is deadened, because the snow seems to act like a sound, you know, like a sound suppressor. It just soaks up the sound. It's like when you have an empty room and then you put a carpet in it, or a rug or something like that. The rug acts as like a muffler for the sound. But we're now making our way down here now. Going to sort of make our way towards the promenade. That's the Brunswick Club. This is Bethesda Road. So that's the New Brunswick Club. That's open, by the way, that club there. I'm going to come out now on Chapel Street and we'll get a view of the new car park. Look at this. Look at that now. Yeah, they're just making the way into the car park. Yeah, look at that there. Got a new multi-storey car park. I wonder how long it'll be before they knock that down. Will they be knocking that down in about 30 years or something like that? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But as I head up Chapel Street now, past the old courts on the right hand side, we're heading towards the promenade now, and we've still got bits of snow. Are we going to get snow on Blackpool Promenade? It's looking promising. It's looking promising. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Central Pier straight ahead. But it is looking a bit more kind of wet. It's well, certainly they'll treat the promenade. The promenade will have been treated with grit, so you're not going to get snow on the actual road. But we'll see. I'm out pretty early this morning, but we're now on the promenade, and yes, we've got little bits of white stuff around. Look at that, little patches, not much. You know, I remember when we had a bit of snow on the beach as well. A few years ago, I filmed it as well, actually, on the channel. Yeah, I filmed it. We had a bit of snow that had landed on the beach. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out and take a little walk around. Let's go and take a little walk around, shall we? Okay, I've just parked up here on Bonny Street, round the back of the promenade. We're looking towards the old police station there, and already the snow just seems to have turned to rain. It doesn't last long here in Blackpool, does it? But that miserable seagull down there, look. And that's where Bonny Street Market was, right there, look. Yeah, so I think they're using Bonny Street Market, or where Bonny Street Market was. Still got the sign up as a bit of a yard, you know, for the people that are doing work, all the work that's going on here. Obviously there's a lot of work going on here over the next few years. We've got the big car park over there, we saw that a bit earlier. Here's a little look at New Bonny Street, Coral Island. It's looking a bit wet actually, not much snow around here. Let's check out the promenade, shall we? Check it out, Blackpool Tower. You won't get snow sticking at the top of Blackpool Tower, will you? But as we look down to the Coral Island, we've got the flagship bar there. That used to be the entrance to the flagship. I've loads of people asked me about the flagship, and I have not seen that place open since before the pandemic. And just next to that we've got fish and chips. Now that fish and chip place there was the last place where Leroy was spotted. In fact, it was one of his last videos that he ever did at that fish, and he did a review there, and I don't think it was very good actually. And nobody has seen Leroy since. What happened to Leroy? Well, will we ever find out? Okay, so I've made it to the promenade, and as you can see we've got a bit of white stuff here on the promenade. Probably not the only white stuff you get here promenade at certain times, but there you go, we've got some snow here, but it is turning a little bit wet, so it doesn't look like it's going to last for a whole lot longer, but we might get some more flurries over the next few days, because I think there's a weather warning for the next 3 days. But yeah, there you go. Tell you what I'll do, I'll head up towards the comedy carpet and we'll see what it's like up there now that we've moved a lot of that stuff out of there for Christmas by the sea. Just look how busy it is as well on the promenade. It doesn't take long to get going here. Blackpool wakes up pretty quickly. Look, they've got some scaffolding on the front of Coral Island there, look, I wonder what they're doing. They're not going to be changing that skull thing, are they? They're probably just replacing some of the lights and stuff on there. But yeah, I'm just walking on what would normally be a lawn, and not surprisingly the snow sticks quite easily to the grass, but as you can see the promenade itself is pretty well gritted, so there's no snow. This is quite funny actually, look at the seagulls. You can tell where the seagulls have been, can't you? That's funny, that is. Anyway, let's go and check out the comedy carpet, shall we? Here's a little look at the beach, looking towards Central Pier. Looks a bit gloomy actually. And it is turning to rain, but as you look out this way you can actually see over there, you can actually tell that that's a snow cloud over there. You can tell the snow coming out of there. It's actually quite atmospheric. There's Blackpool Tower for you. And my favourite building, the Woolworths building there, 1938. And as we come this way, this is where all the rides were. They had the big sky dance ride here, and we had all the little rides, and we had the Christmas huts. And look at it now, they're actually still doing a bit of work here over there. Can you see they've got these cherry pickers? They're taking down that awning. They're taking down that windbreak there, should I say. The windbreak. I think that windbreak did a pretty good job, you know. Some people don't like it, but that there, whenever they have events on here on the Tower headland, that windbreak there is put up, and it just helps to keep the wind off the sea, and it does a pretty good job, I think. Yeah, so if you were here over Christmas, you'll know that all this round here was like a winter wonderland. Completely full of Christmas huts, rides and all that sort of thing. And now look at it, it's looking a bit sad really, isn't it? We've just gone past Blue Monday as well. Blue Monday is supposed to be the most depressing day of the year. Did you survive Blue Monday? As I walk across the comedy carpet, it actually looks like it needs a bit of a clean. They need to get the cleaners on it, Blackpool Council. I know someone who can help with that. The comedy carpet has had a bit of abuse. It does now get some abuse, but I'll tell you what though, it's not looking too bad. 2011 was when it opened. It's actually quite slippery on there as well, so I've got to be careful. I don't want to fall over again, do I? On the comedy carpet like I did on that live stream. Let's have a look at Blackpool Tower, shall we? One last look. There you go. As the snow turns to rain. So there you go, that was a little look at Blackpool in the snow. The first snow that we've had this winter season. And as you can see, it's a bit on and off at the moment actually. It seems to be coming down again. But most of it does seem to be turning to rain, and it hasn't really stuck very well on the promenade like you'd probably expect here in Blackpool because of all the salt air. But it was a bit of a winter wonderland a bit further inland anyway. Let me know what it's like where you are. So anyway, I'll leave you there now. I'll put a link to the video I did last year at the end of this one, and if you like this video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.